Welcome to Unstuck, out of your cave and into your call. Today we're talking about rediscovering your boundaries. As you can see, we're in the beautiful downtown Chicago with its hustle and bustle and noises. Every city has boundaries. With those boundaries, we determine what are the city limits and who pays taxes and how much taxes they pay. Boundaries are important for everybody's life. A few years ago, I discovered the importance of boundaries as I decided to coach a little league soccer team. I was smart enough to know I didn't want to be the head coach because all the responsibility is there. So I decided to be the assistant coach. You get to scream and shout, but not all the responsibilities. Our first time out, the kids looked great. They had their jerseys, their shin guards. They had a team logo, a team name. These were first and second graders. We positioned them on the field. The referee blew his whistle and the game started. To my dismay, I quickly realized there was something wrong with this team. As a horde, they chase after the ball together. Kicking and screaming and pushing, both teams followed after that ball, and once in a while someone would hit the ball and they'd all chase after the ball again. At halftime, all my superstar little players were exhausted, red-faced, discouraged, no goal had been made, and they were all extremely tired. So we decided that we would teach them one thing. We said, we want you to play your position. So we drew a line around each position and said, stay within your boundaries because the ball will come to you. Well, at the end of the second half of the game, we had actually scored a couple goals, and we went on to have a great season because the kids began to learn if you have no boundaries, life, well, it's unsustainable. Elijah was an incredible man of God, but he had taken on too many things that weren't his to take on. After his God encounter, God told him you need to release responsibility to 3 other individuals. He needed to set boundaries in his life. He released to Hazel, he released to Jehu, and he released to Elijah important responsibilities that he needed to let go of. I believe that there's some of you today that have taken on too much, things that God never called you to take on. You have responsibilities that are weighing you down, that you're trying to control, that God never put into your hands to carry. It's time to release some of those things. If you don't have clarity, it's because you've taken on too much without knowing what you're supposed to throw yourself into and what you're supposed to release. So I want to ask you a question. Do you have boundaries in your life? Are there some things that you need to release to other people? Are there some things you need to release to God and let go of? Because I believe that each one of us needs to learn what it means to get out of our cave and into our call.